guys, it's Sarah from Buzznet. I'm here in our studio with Dave Strauchman of Every Avenue. We're here to talk about the band's upcoming Last Call tour and an exclusive contest we are running. But first, let's take a walk down memory lane. My first question for you is, what are some of your favorite moments from touring with the guys?
Some of my favorite moments from touring with the guys probably have to be most of our overseas adventures.
Mm-hmm.
It's been pretty cool to be a band for this long and not only tour the United States, but when we get the opportunity to go overseas, it's a pretty fun time. It's kind of like a vacation for us as far as touring goes, if that makes any sense. Because otherwise we just go home and we sit and we don't do anything. And we're pretty boring. But yeah, those have been some of the best times, and experiencing what we've got to see. It's been fun. Other than that, I'd say, aside from touring, I think recording is some of the best times that we have.
Yeah.
Because, we're creating the music that we get to go play on tour. So that's always some of the funnest times. And, during the whole creative process, everyone's a lot more involved, I feel like, with the music. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of your best moments with fans while touring? Like meeting them or interacting with them?
There is a lot. Because, you get so many different interactions with different kinds of fans. Some are really weird.
What are some weird ones?
I think the weirdest thing we've ever experienced as a band, I think, is just like fans that don't understand that you're a person, and they just think you're like some kind of figurine or like this imaginary thing that they can like pull at or do whatever they want to do. So that's been weird. But for the most part, it's just really, really young individuals that I guess view us differently.
Do you ever hold on to any of the little gifts they bring you? Like, do you still have any?
Yeah, I have, especially from overseas stuff, I have a lot of that stuff in storage at the moment. But I think one of the coolest things that we received was this book that these fans from Buffalo, New York made. They made this huge scrapbook and stuff, and all these different stories about how our music helped them through something or influenced them in some way or
That's
another.
awesome.
So that was pretty cool. And probably the biggest book of our band. It could be sold in stores, most likely.
Wow.
Probably after this, we're going to put out that book.
That's awesome. Do you have any memories of bands you've toured with? Because whenever I interview other bands and ask them, who's your favorite band to tour with, they always, 95% of the time, Every Avenue guys come up that you're the most fun to tour with and to play shows with. So are there any bands that you feel that way about?
Yeah, but that's a pretty big compliment.
Yeah.
That's cool. I could see how they could think that. But pretty good time. One thing our band always was a good time. Yeah, there's so many bands. We've done a lot of tours with a band called The Audition. Me and Danny are from, well, he's a singer of The Audition, I should say that. But we both grew up in Michigan and stuff like that. So, All Time Low, who's here tomorrow, we've done quite a few tours with them. They're on tour with Hit the Lights as well, who are also good friends. Man, there's a lot of bands. I feel bad I can't even name all of them.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But they love you guys.
They do. They better.
Comes up all the time. Can you share anything that you guys have planned special for the tour coming up?
I think the coolest thing that we're doing for the tour is, oh my God, I can't word it right now. The last day of the tour is going to be in where we grew up, I should start with that, is in this small little town, and where we started playing shows was at this tiny little VFW hall that, you can't see this whole studio, but it's probably about the size of this room. So if you can imagine a stage right here and just a bunch of kids, we're going to do a show there, which is probably a bad idea because I don't know how we're going to sell tickets for it, because people are just going to show up, first come, first served type deal, and I think it only fits 150 people, but we're going to see how many people we can cram in there. And it's going to be in December, so it's going to be really cold and nasty, and the floor is going to get all wet. But yeah, that's how we started playing music as a band and getting into that whole scene, so I think it's pretty cool to go back and play a show.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, if you want to see the tour, Buzznet is going to be holding a contest where you can submit photos or a favorite memory into a gallery that we'll have on everyavenue.com. everyavenue.buzznet.com. You can win a chance to win tickets to the tour and a meet and greet with the band. So be sure to check out the contest and the tour. And do you have any final words for your fans?
Yeah, please come out to the show and the contest. That seems pretty cool. I might even enter it. You get all that cool stuff. But yeah, thank you for all the support over the years, and hope to see you at the shows.